Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. This is part 5, and it's currently night time. This little button here, not butt, can warp to the next morning, so there we go, it's now daytime, which is good. That's what we want. What can we do today? Now I could not upgrade you. I could upgrade you, which would increase our weight limit and size limit, but not our parts limit. It wouldn't leave you much money though, would it? Let's go check on the contracts. Perform visual surveys of Kerbal. Take a crew report in flight below that sector there. That gets a little bit of money. Or we can test some things in flight over Kerbal. This again gets a little bit of science and money. These are a little bit more complicated. We have to be in orbit around Kerbal. We have to be flying. We have to be between that altitude there and that speed there. Now, some of these you're lucky and you can do at the same time. Can't do them at the same time though. Can't do them at the same time. Could possibly test them at the same time. Maybe quite a good height to test the solid fuel booster though. And the Terrier liquid fuel engine at the same time pretty much. Or an escape trajectories, get a lot of money for them. Perform the test, activate through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. The Rockmax brand decoupler. I think escape trajectory is just escaping the atmosphere. So at the 70,000 mark. What could we do? Could ferry a VIP safely to her destination. That'll give me a little bit of money and reputation. Basically we just need to get a tourist out of the atmosphere. Doesn't get as much money though, does it? Visual surveys of Kerbal. I'm going to accept this one here. A little bit of money in advance. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go to the airplane hangar. I'm going to... Let's see, I want a cockpit. I want some fuel tanks. I'll copy you. Place you there. And another one. Yes. Engines, we're going to get the basic jet engine. Hoping that'll be enough thrust. We're going to want oxygen intake. And go here. What else could we need? We're going to want some landing gears. Let's place them here. It's a little bit too high maybe. Place them there. And the steerable landing gear, we're going to place you here. Let's show everything's okay. Nowhere near our limit yet, which is good. Let's think. Aerodynamics. We're going to need some swept wings. And I'm going to place them here. We want a tail fin to go here. And winglets to go here. And then we need some elevons. These are basically the fins that go on here, and they can go there and there. Still nowhere near our part limit. Now, one thing I haven't shown you, centre of mass is right there. Centre of thrust is right there. Centre of lift is not far off the centre of mass, actually. So I want to drag this back a bit until it's pretty much central. And then I'm going to need, just for emergencies, go to utilities. I'm going to get the radial mount parachutes, and I'm going to place them right here. I'll turn all this off. Okay, this is going to be my first plane. This is going to be a plane to go and see things all around. Plane. It's not a space plane. Definitely not a space plane. It's an airplane. Airplane Mark 1? No, that's too generic, I think. Oh, I don't want parachutes on the first stage, actually. You can go there. What should we call you? You're just going to be flying around to perform visual surveys. Land spotter. Did I have my caps lock on? I did, didn't I? Land spotter Mark 1. I'm going to save you. If I exit here quickly, what I'm going to do is go to the tracking station. Now we are, I believe, here. We'll find out in a moment. That is the moon. And it's quite a good distance we need to travel. And when we get there, we need to take a crew report in flight below 16,900 meters near this sector here. Okie dokie then. So I'm going to launch with Land Spotter. I'm going to use Jebediah again. And we're going to launch. Okay, here we are on the runway. Let's hold down the brakes so we don't roll backwards. Now, if I've built this correctly, it should take off, but there's no guarantee I've built it correctly. Anyway, so we are going to go to the map quickly. We want to click over here and activate navigation. Let's see, it looks like it's on my left somewhere, maybe about over there. Anyway, I'm going to max up the thrust and press the spacebar. Turn on SAS. And I'll turn on my fuel gauge as well, see how well we do. Try and straighten up a bit. Hoping I've got enough thrust here. A nice amount of speed. Can we pull up yet? Not quite yet. But when we get to the end, it does go up a bit, I think. Come on, up you go, up you go, up you go, up you go. Ooh, just in time. Okay. Let's gain a bit of altitude, I think. There's a nice bright sun. Let's turn this way a bit. We'll roll it over and then pull up. Not so much. Something exploded, I don't know what that was. Okay, so we're roughly heading in the direction we need to go in. Just need to pull up a bit now. Don't want to be going down. Let's just turn to the right a little bit. And let's see what the IVA looks like. The in-vehicle activities. Pretty cool. Something keeps exploding behind me. I don't know what it is. Let's go back outside using the C key. Now, my objective is I need to be below 16,900 meters and I need to be near the sector of RQ30V. Well, I don't think the altitude is going to be a problem. I've still got a long way to go though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up the game and hopefully we'll get there a bit quicker. Let's just travel across the map. We're getting a little bit of altitude, aren't we? Let's slow it down again a little bit. Try and get in a bit more of an even keel. Because the higher we go, the less effective our engine will be, because we'll start running out of oxygen. What is that sound behind me? It's almost like something's blowing up. I don't like it. Got a nice surface speed. Still getting a little bit of altitude, but it's not too bad. And let's just speed it up again. Keeping an eye on that apoapsis. We're never quite reaching it, are we? We're still climbing and falling at the same time. I might need to turn to my left a little bit by the looks of things. Although that seems to be going sideways there. How are we looking here? We're still looking pretty good. 8,000 meters now. Jebediah's having fun. That's always good. 9,000 meters now. Wonder if we can get any science from over here. Let's have a look then, shall we? Oh, I didn't put any science on here. That was silly. What about crew report? Nope, nothing new there. I'll reset that experiment then. Got our parachutes for emergency landing. How are we doing? We're getting close. As you can see, it's hovering above the ground. Let's point our nose down a bit because we're now at 10,000. There's our air intake. You see it's decreasing, so our engine will be less effective. So we start pointing down. This should start increasing now. Slowly but surely. 0.22. 0.23. Yeah, it's getting better. That's good. Because we're in the middle atmosphere now. Let's speed things up again. Air intake's maximum again. How much further to go? We're getting close now. It doesn't seem to be quite right. It should be more like that. Maybe about 5-10 degrees to the left. Oh well. Gaining a bit of height again. Oop, we are now entering the sector, so we go like this. And what we want to do is get a crew report. That was my objective. So click on you. We've got a little bit of money. Thank you very much. We'll throw that away. And what we could do is could try and turn around and land on the air pad, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go see if I can land maybe on that mountain. Or the hills near the mountain, maybe? Come on. Maybe we can get a EVA report. That'd be pretty good. Let's go to IVA again. There's the mountain we're heading for. You can look out the window and give it a quick roll. Whee! And get a bit sick maybe. Whoop. Yeah, let's leave that. I think I can lower my thrust a bit now. What's that sound again? I'm not sure what that is. Still got plenty of altitude on us. Let's point our nose down a bit, shall we? Whoa, don't want to lose control. Okay, losing control a bit. Put the thrust up again, regain control. Let's go to the left. There it is again. I don't know what that is. I think maybe something with our engine or the speed we're going, breaking some kind of sound barrier in game. And turn to the left. Turn. Turn. Turn down a bit. Don't want to be gaining height. Let's turn off the SES. Maybe that'll help. Turn it back on. Okay, so we're pointing roughly there now. Not too bad. Now height could be a problem because we are quite high above the sea level here. So I'm going to have to use my eye. We're going to cut down the thrust to about 60%. Landing in the mountains could be difficult. Landing on a hill shouldn't be too difficult though. Let's just roll it down a bit. There we go. I'm going to aim for about that area there, I think. Come on. A little bit more. The sound thing again, whatever that is. 30% thrust now. Worst case scenario, I can deploy the parachutes. That's just not a bad idea. Can I see my shadow yet? Where's the sun? Sun is right there, so my shadow should be over there somewhere. There it is. Right down there. Okay, let's cut the thrust. Let's pull up a bit. Slow down our land speed. We're now using our electrical charge because we're not actually using our engines. I think this might be as good a spot as any, so what I'm going to do is deploy the chutes. That'll slow me right down. Shut down the engine. There we go. Turn off the SAS. Don't want to use up all my electrical charge. We should be landing in some hills at least. Ooh. Oh dear. Tip forwards. There we go. Tip backwards. And turn on the SAS there. Try and hold it level if we can. Slowly coming down. 12 meters a second. What's the tolerance of these wheels? I can't recall. There's our shadow. There was our shadow. There it is again. Surface speed is very, very low. Let's slam on the brakes. Will we be okay? Let's find out. We're okay. Very nice. Now what would happen if you got out? EVA. Brakes are still on. Good, good. Okay, let's do an EVA report. Kerbal Highlands. 5.6 science. Keep that data. Take the data. Store the experiments. Gonna get back in. Do a crew report. 1.5. Keep that data. Go for an EVA again. Gonna jump off the plane. Come on. And do an EVA report on the ground. 2.4 science. Keep that data. And then we're going to recover the vessel. What do we get for that then? Got 2.4 science. And you gain no experience. And we want to go somewhere over there, isn't there? It's out of our visual range. So I go to the telescope place. And click on you. And recover. We've got 7.1 science from you. And lots of money back, which is good. Click done. We've got nothing on the map, no debris or probes or anything like that. We've got a few more locations we could check out. But I think I'm going to call that it for part 5, guys. Join me next time for part 6. I'll see you then.